for Sixers basketball.
229, I'm Mike Gill. It is the Sports Bash 97.3 ESPN. Derek Bodner talks Sixers at 3:30 today, so stick around in an hour. Right now, you guys control the show. Now, someone tweeted at Mike Gill Show about the Kevin Dyson play. Look, the Dyson play is great. I'm not saying that's not a great finish. Not as historic as this one. Got this tweet as well at Mike Gill Show. This one's from Jason. He tweets, the interception made it historic. He knocks it down, they score next play, and he goes back to obscurity. You're right. He is an obscure dude. If he just breaks that play up and they score the next play, Seattle wins, and that guy's a nobody. At Mike Gill Show, Jason tweets, agree. He won them the Super Bowl. Biggest play in Super Bowl history. Vinatieri won it too, but he's just the kicker.
Hang on, Richie.
We've seen a lot of games end with field goals, though. I mean, yeah, that's a huge play. I would say the Vinatieri ending, probably top 5, you know. But if I'm ranking the endings of Super Bowls, that's got to be number 1. You have a better one? I don't.
97.3 is
Malcolm Butler should be recognized as the biggest Super Bowl hero, right? They don't win that Super Bowl if Malcolm Butler's not playing that slot position.
Hang on, Joey.
Fred in Atlantic City, you're on 97.3. Fred, what's up? There's no doubt about it. Split second. If Lockett is a half step faster, he beats him to the spot. Right, which is why that's why there's not a lot of talk about pass interference, because they virtually were both going after the ball at the same time. Almost in shock, by the way. Well, that end, on the flip side, it was kind of cool. Love Brady or hate him, the guy was acting like a child. He couldn't believe what he just saw. Here's this guy who's married to a supermodel, and he's the MVP, and some peon that no one ever heard of just won him a Super Bowl. Which was what, again, I think I appreciate the call, Fred, makes this the play. This is the play. I mean, this one should have a name. You got the catch, Dwight Clark. This play should have a name to it. What can we name this play? The unsung play? I don't know, because it seems like people don't recognize that this guy just made the biggest play in Super Bowl history, and we want to sit here and bang on Pete Carroll all day for 2 days in a row. Barbara in Northfield, you're on 97.3. Hi, Barbara. Oops, sorry. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Marshawn Lynch. I'm laughing at the comment is that, you know what, you're right. It kind of comes back to it, Barbara. I appreciate it. You're right. That's another thing that really hasn't been brought up. You know, here's this guy who refused to talk to the media all week long. You guys know why I'm here. And here he is at the end with a chance to win the game, and his team said, we're not going to give you the ball. I don't know why you're here. You're in the backfield, but I don't know why. We're not giving it to you. The irony is pretty funny. 609-573 ESPN. Ray in Mays Landing, you're next on 97.3. Hi, Ray. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Who, Baldwin? Is that the Baldwin catch?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the reason the camera went off of him is because he was acting out going to the bathroom and using the football as the prop. Gotcha. Could be. That was, Ray, thanks for the call. That was, to me, what was the most refreshing thing about all of it, was that he gave credit to his preparation. And I said I gave credit to Collingsworth about the same thing. Because Collingsworth said it before. He said that play there was made on preparation. 609-573-ESPN. 609-573-3776. Text ESPN and your message to 89,000. Mike, it's not the same stage, but Deshaun Jackson's punt return after the Eagles' comeback against the Giants. Now, you're right. Not the same stage. That is an ending you don't see all the time, a punt return to win the game. If that punt return ends the Super Bowl, Deshaun Jackson's probably got the greatest return in the history of the game. He also mentions Auburn's return of the Alabama missed field goal. That's another one. You'll never see something like that happen. Those are great endings to great games, not the Super Bowl. But very good points to bring up. Ways that games could end that could top what we just saw. I don't know. An unsung corner. Undrafted rookie free agent. I wonder if this kid's going to get a big contract on this. I believe he is a free agent. He was a rookie, but I think he only had a one-year deal. I don't think that he was signed long-term. I think he's a free agent, Malcolm Butler. I have to take a look at that because who knows? Somebody might throw this guy ridiculous money like, the guy from Dallas who went to Arizona. What was his name? Larry Brown? 609-573-ESPN. Let's go to Glenn on a cell. You're on 97.3. Hi, Glenn. Hey, man.
Definitely.
I would be shocked. No doubt, and that Steeler Super Bowl ending, right, that would probably rank maybe one of the top 5 endings of a Super Bowl, but certainly doesn't top what this guy just did. Well, and Browner Browner tells Butler, he says, scooch up a little bit. They're coming right here. I mean, they had that play scouted out to every step they were taking. They knew it. That's right. Glenn, I appreciate the call. I can't think of a game, I can't think of an ending that's any better than that one. This is from Malcolm Butler in the preseason. This is a write-up about him. This is the only thing I can find on him throughout the entire season. It says, Butler struggled, getting beaten twice by fellow rookie Kelvin Benjamin. He has played well this preseason, though, and should earn a roster spot with Brandon Browner suspended for the first 4 games of the season. I mean, here's a kid from West Alabama, rookie, getting beat twice by another rookie in the preseason game. Throughout the season, his numbers were this. You ready? He played 11 games. He had 14 tackles and 4 pass breakups. That was it. That was his season. 14 tackles and 4 pass breakups. And he's the best. He made the best play in the history of the Super Bowl. It's unbelievable. We watched a play that will probably never be beaten, duplicated ever again. And we haven't talked about it till Wednesday. I mean, that's the society that we live in. I get it. But it's also kind of sad at the same time. I mean, this play should be the talk. And quite frankly, this guy should be the MVP. Because without him, they don't win the Super Bowl.
Carter Williams of the Philadelphia 76ers, and you're listening to